Hi, my name is Bela Lazarus, and I am a certified life coach. I'm also the news features editor for Business in Vancouver newspaper, and my business is Phase 2 Coaching. Right now I help people figure out how to think like an editor or producer. So we're going to start right off the bat, what goes on in the head of an editor. I'm going to read you some subject lines. If you keep in mind what's going on in the news today, why don't you tell me, if you were an editor or producer, which one you would open? Special Media Advisory, Monday. Let's see, Vancouver International Wine.
I'd open that.
News release, 250 million master. Elephant Conversations Boot Camp. Oil pipeline pose fewer risks. And then mini hoists give a big lift to industry. So as a news editor or producer, and I will clarify this is thinking like a news editor or producer, it's not necessarily the same if you're in consumer products. I'm thinking about things that are trending in conversations. I'm going to go right to oil pipelines pose fewer risks. And what's neat about this has oil pipelines pose fewer risks to workers and less spills, Fraser Institute news release. So why that's key is, lots of people put the word news release or press release right up at the front. And if you could see by what I was reading, usually there's only 4 or 5 words that I get to see on my BlackBerry. You don't know what the editor or producer sees when they're opening their email. So you want to be as succinct as possible. So those few words are the first way that you get the editor or producer's attention. The other thing, when you open the email, you want to tell the editor or producer exactly what it is that you're going to do or what you know that can help them. So not a lot of background. Not a lot of, I was thinking the other day that I have a really good story for you, blah, 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 blah. Get right to the heart of the matter. Because as an editor-producer, here is the bottom line. If you want to take away one thing, it's the amount of time we don't have to read background material that's not going to help us decide if we can use your material. And this is the same across the board. Maybe 5 years ago I had another 2 minutes to actually read the emails. Now I've got literally 10 seconds to decide if I'm even going to use it or not. And that doesn't count all the other emails I haven't even opened yet because their subject line didn't catch my attention. So my goal really is to have people understand how the editors and producers think, what's going on in their mind on a day-to-day basis, and then what you can do if you're pitching your business or if you're a PR person pitching somebody else's business, what you can put in the subject line, the body of the email, so that that material gets into the medium of choice. And medium of choice is also really key. It doesn't work anymore to throw a broad net with the word press release in the subject line. What's far more important these days is having a little bit more time put in the research end to figure out who is it that you really want to address, who is the person, what is the medium, and what is it about that medium specifically that's going to connect with what you have to offer. Then you're ready to start pitching your idea, because then you have an idea of what the editor or producer needs, and then you can tailor what you have to what the editor or producers need. Really, it's about making the time more efficient for the editor or producer, making sure that everything you do makes their life easy. Because as an editor, if you make my life easy, I will love you, and I will use you again and again. If you make my life hard by cryptic messages, I'm not even going to open your email. So I have a workshop that will explain far more on how to write these emails and subject lines. It's coming up October 22nd at the library downtown Vancouver in the evening. You can go to my website.
Back to the website?
Yeah, sorry, I never got to this, did I?
What's that?
Back to the website? Okay, never mind. Phase2coaching.com. There it is. And the title of the workshop, How to Get Your Business into the Media. If you Google that with Eventbrite, you'll get that too. Bela Lazarus, Phase 2 Coaching, making the media work for you.
And how much is it?
It is $30, and if you're a member of Rapid Time Networks, you get $5 off.
For 25 bucks.